Hi Aquarius, welcome. This reading is for the month of February. So let's get this started. I went ahead and shuffled and pulled out your oracle cards for you. So let's talk about these for just a minute, okay? Right here, between worlds. Okay, this is where you're between something. And an example that I use is work. You're leaving one job to go to another job, right? It's that in-between time. It's also where potentially, you're feeling not so great. But then you start feeling good, right? And it's all up to you as how you handle this, right? Between times can be challenging or it can be awesome. A lot of times we don't get between times time, right? Life is so busy. But when we do get them, try to make the best of them. You also have yang, which is saying it is time to take action. It's the masculine energy to take action on something. And here you have be at home. This is kind of a tender energy to me, which is really more of a yin energy, right? Where this is saying take action. Be at home is finding that comfort within. And I think it could definitely be connected to the between worlds. And here you have the frog spirit, clear out the clutter, right? And if you look, you'll see the frog is holding on to this blue orb. And here in yang, you have this orange one. But what I'm getting from this in-between time is going to give you a block of time to do something. So I think what this is saying is take action on these two. This is more internal. Take the time you need to find your comfort, okay? And here, this can be internal as well as external. It says clear out the clutter. And because of this one, it might very well be what's going on inside of you. If you're feeling uncomfortable or unhappy, etc., those challenging kind of emotions, go in and clear that out. Create the space that you need for that happiness, so it can come in. Plus, being in the challenging energy is not going to serve you. So it's good to clear it out. And it could also be in your physical environment. An example would be, say you have clothes that you haven't worn in a year or two, and you don't plan on wearing them, you just keep them hanging there. Well, maybe it's a good idea to donate those, right? So it could be creating space for you in your environment as well as internally. But it looks like you're going to have a little bit of time, whatever's going on. Take action during that time to create the space you need to bring in what you want. And go within and find your happiness, okay? And then I think it's kind of interesting. When I get this card, it talks about, clearing out the clutter. Well, where do you do that? You do that within yourself, within your group, within your home, within your office. It's all, what is intimate to you. So, be at home, intimate surroundings, yourself. So, this in-between time, take action on what is affecting you directly. Okay? Let's get your overall energy. And when you clear up that space, it allows you to put there what you want, right? By clearing out the clutter, whether it's literal in your environment, or negative thinking, or whatever is going on. It creates space for you to put in there what you want, which is absolutely wonderful. Seven of Swords. This card's been coming out a lot since the beginning of the year. And because of these cards here, what I think it is really referring to is you need to make yourself a priority during this time. And I can see that here because this is very involved with self, right? Make yourself a priority. And it's not to say letting other people down is okay. I'm not saying, that's what you need to do. But you need to lift yourself up, right? Be as important as the other people in your life. And there might be times when you really need to make yourself more important during this in-between time. So, there's something you need to do. You can see it here. Make yourself a priority so you can get it done. And it can also say that you might need to be a little more strategic in how you go forward. If you have X amount of time, you might need to plan it out better, right? Maybe like a chess game. Plan it out so many steps ahead and then take action on it. Only you're really going to know. But make yourself a priority and potentially have a strategy that you're using so you can make the best use of your time. Okay? Now, your past. Okay. Your past is talking about arguments. And it could be an argument with another or others. But all this is totally related to self. And this image lends itself so well to, it's almost like something's whispering in your ear, a bunch of negatives, right? A bunch of challenging scenarios or thoughts. You need to get out of this energy. It will not serve you. And maybe that's what this is all about, right? Clearing that out to bring in what is right. Beautiful. This is your current energy. Taking action on what you're passionate about. And it's coming out right under Yang. Taking action. So, being passionate about making your life the best you can is an awesome passion. Okay, here, what you have as your desires, it looks like you're wanting to be able to relax. Okay? Here this person is standing guard, protecting, defending, always there, making for sure everything's okay. Now, wouldn't it be nice to be able to just relax that? There are times when this is needed, but there are many times when it is not. So, putting this in your back pocket for when you need it is what I think this is saying. You don't want to have to always be on guard. It's stressful and it's tense. Okay. Here, the Eight of Cups is walking away from where you've been, where you have done pretty much everything you can think of to do, and going towards your sunrise. And they don't look like they're in a grand hurry either. They look like this is something they truly want. The breeze is gently blowing. They're leaving behind what doesn't serve them to go for their happiness. So this to me is a big help to you. Yeah. Leaving behind whatever has happened in the past that made you feel the need to always protect and defend. Okay, the outcome is wonderful. It is a very balanced energy. One where what you need is going to be provided to you. Okay? Let's get these over a little bit. So, I love this. Going through this, creating the space to put in what it is that you really want is going to create much balance which means peace and happiness. Oh, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So by going through this and following it, it's going to lead you to a fortunate time. And I can see how that would be, because it's a total change from feeling like you have to protect and defend all the time to where you can relax. You've got all your ducks in a row. You know, life is smoothing out. Things are balancing. And so, the Wheel of Fortune can come in. Okay, let's get a few more cards. Go a little bit deeper, see what we find out. Love this reading. Since the beginning of the year, this card has come out, I don't want to say every time, but almost every time. Maybe it's a collective thing. Yeah, and what do we have here? The Seven of Swords. It just keeps coming out. So, it is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Okay? You might need to use a little strategy, come up with a plan, make yourself a priority. But come up with a strategy that works for you, where you have the time to accomplish it, whatever it is that you're needing to accomplish. And here's being at home within yourself and your sanctuary. Here's clearing out the clutter from within and your sanctuary. Going for what you're passionate about and being able to lower the need to protect and defend. You know, moving on to your happiness where you are more whole. Yeah, getting out of this energy. Beautiful. This is fast, positive, moving energy coming right into you. And this is your current energy, right? Taking action on your passion. And it's going to be wonderful because it's quick moving. The wands tend to be quick moving, and it's very positive. Seven of Wands, which goes in with this quite well. If you set your boundaries, there might be somebody or something that wants to stop you, etc. By setting your boundaries, letting it be known, these are my boundaries, you might be able to relax this, okay? Instead of watching for people to see, who's crossing your boundaries or trying to cross your boundaries and then having to take action, you just set your boundaries. And that will deter a lot of people who are wanting to come in and challenge it, okay? The Chariot. Powerful energy. One of you knowing what you want and being very adamant and going for it. Love it. So the outcome of you going through this is you and the people that you care about, family, friends, everybody being happy. I love this. It's such a wonderful energy. And now at the bottom of the deck, here you get to leave the past in the past. Whatever happened is done and gone. You're working through this, so you need to turn around and see these beautiful cups that are here for you. These have spilled. These are still here. And here you see the bridge, your castle, which leads you to your happiness. Beautiful reading. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. All right. Be interesting to see if we get another Seven of Swords. Okay, nope, we have the Five of Cups, which you have right here. So the universe is just confirming that part of this reading, saying yes. You're going to be leaving behind what is gone. It's already gone. It might still be in your heart or in your mind, but it's gone. And you're going to be leaving that behind and focusing on what it is you want, what is here for you. Okay, 5 of Wands. This can either be competition, conflict, maybe it could also be training or learning, but there is more than you involved. And I think this is kind of talking about this, just in general. The overall feeling of potentially discomfort, not wanting to have to deal with something, but knowing you need to, etc. So I think it's just confirmation that, yeah, these things exist, but you're going to handle them great. And look at this, the Chariot again. So, once again, the universe confirming that this is here. It gives it more strength, more power, right? So this is saying you are going for what it is you want. Very powerful. Oh my gosh, look at this. Like a storytell ending. Yeah, the Sun. Very best card in the deck. This is where, by going through this and doing the best you can, it's going to bring in happiness, love, joy, abundance, the things that you've been working towards, that you're wanting to achieve a certain state, and this is a state, and it is coming in for you. Much happiness. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what the angels would like to share. I love this reading. I do. Because it shows, the very first thing. And it works its way through to the end, where it's total happiness. You're ready. Yes, you are ready. Get that going. And here, it's saying choose a new direction. So yeah, I think that's what this reading's all about. Here in the past, you were one way. And now you're having this period of time where you can take action and create the change, which is exactly what you're doing. So you're ready to change the direction. And it's going to be beautiful. Okay, let's close this out with the charm. And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And leave comments. What's it say? Freedom. You have a heart, and it says freedom. Yeah, by going through this, what you are bringing yourself is freedom to be you and to have the love. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye.